Hey everyone, it's David Pylon of Pylon Arts and Entertainment, here again to do some more product reviews. So this one's going to be another app review. I'm going to talk about the app Woebot, W-O-E-Bot. It's a personal, like self-help and psychology, artificially intelligent app. It's basically, you download it and you sign in and sign up, and it has like this little cartoon yellow robot that talks to you. It's kind of like it's programmed to look like a messenger app, like you would be using to message someone, except you're talking to the app basically, and it talks back to you. And it starts off with the program. I think it's like 8 weeks. I downloaded this I think a couple years ago or 3 years ago. I used it for a little while and ended up uninstalling it. But basically, I think it has like an 8-week program or something like that, where you're supposed to be checking in every day, and basically, and I failed to do that. I didn't do it. And basically, just like telling it how you're feeling, what's going on in your life, stuff like that. It'll ask you questions, and it gives you some feedback and advice. And then it tells you like lessons for the day. It'll be like here's a video, or here's something to read about like life skills and relationship skills and techniques for dealing with anxiety and depression and stuff like that. Basically, it bases off what you tell it, like what feedback you give it. So it's pretty good for that. It does have some flaws in there. Like the AI is pretty decent, but it wasn't too good. And it can get like a little annoying and frustrating sometimes. Like you're trying to tell it. It has like a pretty high sensitivity on there. Like if you're upset, it'll think you're like in danger to yourself. That was one of the things that got to me. It'll be like if you're just kind of like generally not having a good day and feeling bad, it'll be like, do you need help? Do you need to call the suicide hotline? Or are you gonna hurt yourself? I'm like, no, it's nothing like that. And so it kind of got on my nerves for that reason, but I understand like why they programmed it that way. Like I said, I didn't really finish the program, and I just ended up uninstalling it because I basically ended up getting as much as I could out of it. Like it was a little bit helpful, but I reached a point where it would just have been better to talk to a real human person, because it's not as good for talking about here's a specific issue, I need a specific solution. It's better for doing like mood tracking and setting goals and stuff like that. It'll check back in with you about like how you're doing. Like it'll say like, okay, you're feeling better now than you were. It'll give you like advice like just general life advice, like eat healthy, drink water, get some rest, get some exercise, and it'll be like do these things. It'll check back in with you. It'll be like, okay, I'm going to check in with you in 2 weeks. I'm going to ask you if you did these things every day. I'm going to ask you how you're feeling, if you're feeling any better, if you're still feeling poorly. And so it's pretty good for doing that, but it wasn't as good for saying, okay, I have this issue, and I need to come up with like a specific strategy or approach to solving it. That a real person might be better at giving you that kind of feedback. And so that's why, like I said, I reached a point where I felt like, okay, it's helped me a little bit, but I'm not getting the like more specific help that I need. So I just uninstall it, and it'll ask you if you don't finish using it, or if you end up uninstalling it, it'll be like, what's the issue? And that's the answer I gave them. I was just like, yeah, I just prefer talking to a real person, because this has limits that I'm not getting as much out of it as it could be. But if you just need it for some general help, giving you psychological advice, nothing serious or an emergency or anything like that, it's pretty good for that. So the app's name was Woebot, and it's free. I didn't have to buy it or buy a subscription or anything. I think they do also have like a pay-for service on there, but I wasn't sure what difference that would offer, so I didn't really get into that. Well, that's all I had to say for that today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you keep tuning in.